back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we've got a real good one, boys. We got a good one, boys. So in today's video, we got a good one, like I said. So we're going to be breaking down this New Orleans Saints roster depth chart, whatever you guys want to call. Break down free agency for the team. And also, I'm going to break down the draft capital and what overall position they're in. So, let's get into it. The Saints have a great coach, and as we might be mentioning coaches, just because they do help out, so let's just talk about it. They have a great coach in Sean Payton. I think he's a great coach. Good guy. He really coached New Orleans team. They were just never able to take that next step with Drew Brees. But I don't think they're going to really be able to do that with James Winston, Taysom Hill, and Trevor Siemian. Or Siemian, however you pronounce the name. But maybe they will. But yeah, that's what we got there. But the QB, James Winston, Taysom Hill, Trevor Siemian. I would give James Winston a 76. Most people would probably give him like a 70, 72. I think there's a reason, guys, that he was drafted number 1 overall. People thought he had a ton of talent. And he does. He can really thread the needle at times. But sometimes he can also really miss. So I think with running backs, Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray, Dwayne Washington, as we'll go over those at the same time, when you have like a top 5 running back in the league, in my opinion, actually top 3, when you have a top 3 running back in the league, I mean, you can just be a game manager. And you can do your gadget plays and stuff like that. You can do that. You don't have to go deep every single play. So that's why I think I'm giving it a 76. Taysom Hill, I'll give it a 71. He's a fun gadget guy. He's not great at throwing, but he's a fun gadget guy. Has a lot of speed. Trevor Siemian, solid. Solid third stringer. So overall, the QB core, I'd give like a 77. They definitely have some depth there. Definitely have some potential, but nothing has really been proved yet. Okay, then we got Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray, Dwayne Washington, like I mentioned before. I'm going to give a 90. 5-2. He's only had one really, really good season, and before that he was getting injured, stuff like that. He's a great receiving back, great rusher. I love him. 95. Then Latavius Murray, he's like an 82. He's a solid back running back. And then there's Dwayne Washington. I'm not really going to give a grade because I haven't really seen him a lot, but when he does play it, he is good as third string. So I give the running back core a 95. So that's an A. Then we go to the wide receiver core. We got Michael Thomas, Deontay Harris, Traquan Smith. We got Deontay Harris, Jawan Johnson, and Jake Lampin. Hopefully I didn't pronounce that. And then wide receivers, Marquise Callaway and LeJordan Humphrey. So that's everyone. Guys, Michael Thomas, he is coming off a real not great season. I don't know what happened to him last year. It just did not look like the Michael Thomas we are used to seeing. We used to see 1,000 yards, 9 touchdowns, a lot of catch, 100 receptions. Previous to that, he didn't get that in 2020. Still has rock solid potential. Still one of the best players in the NFL when healthy and when playing at an all-star level. I'd give him a 94. He does have to, he did take a little bit of step back, so we can't give him an A+ level. But because of this, that's what that is. He's about average. Deontay Harris, he's a solid number 3, I guess. He had some catches in the postseason. He went off against the Bears. I'd give that a 76. He has blazing speed. Then Traquan Smith, he actually had a lot of touchdowns last year. Actually, we can go click on him. 4 touchdowns. I thought he had more. He had a good touchdown game. But that's his stance. He's like a solid number 2, number 3 guy. Bad average. I give him like 75. So the receiver core, I would give an 85 to. They could definitely add some things with the loss of Emmanuel Sanders, but I think it's solid. Then we go to tight ends. Adam Cotton, Nick Vannett, Garrett Griffin. So we're now actually have to go click on some guys, just so I can go see some quick stats that I haven't heard of these guys. So I'm just so used to having I'm just so used to having Jared Cook. So I give the tight end core a 70. Haven't really seen much there, but they were backups last year. Maybe I would draft a tight end because they did have to release Jared Cook as a cap casualty. Left tackle, Toronto Armstead, one of the tops in the league. Yeah. Then you got Andres Pete, 70 and 80 there. Eric McCoy, one of the best centers in the league, another 85. Cesar Ruiz, 78. He had a good rookie year. And Ryan Ramczyk, a 95. Really solid player. The O-line I'd give a 91 to. It's one of the best O-lines in the league, and it's not even that old. To the offense, overall, I would give an 86 to. There is definitely some little holes, but nothing that can't be filled. Now let's go to the defense. We got Cam Jordan, Tahon Kasabani, Malcolm Roach, Christian Ringo, David Antomeo, Shitule, Ryan Galgo, Marcus Davenport, Noah Spence, Carl Granderson. This Cam Jordan, one of the top left defensive ends in the league. I give him a 93. Very, very solid player. Then the backups are solid. And then David Antomeu, I would give like an 83 to. Yes. Then there's Marcus Davenport. He's given an 82 to. And for this entire front seven, basically, I would give an 85 to. They did lose Trey Hendrickson, so that could have hurt them from like an 87, but they're still one of the top 12 pass rushers in the league. An 85. Then we go to Demario Davis, linebacker core, Andrew Dahl, Caden Ellis, Marcus Williotho, and Andrew Dowell. Zach Bond, Chase Hansen, and Witten McManus. I think it is. But Demario Davis, one of the top 5 linebacker, top 10 linebacker in the league. I haven't really heard of these other guys, but I give linebacker core an 80s. It's 86. It's solid. Then you get the cornerbacks, or the DB, secondary. We'll call it secondary. CJ Gardner-Johnson. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, if you guys want to know the entire name. Then there's Keith Washington Jr., Malcolm Jenkins, J.T. Gray, Marcus Williams, P.J. Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, and Patrick Robinson, and Grant Haley. Maybe I'll grab another DB. I feel like their safeties are very good with Malcolm Jenkins and Marcus Williams. Not really going to get burned there. Maybe like get another DB, but I give the cornerbacks and safeties a solid grade of an 87. So overall, this defense for me is going to be getting an 84. There is definitely some places where you can upgrade, but can't be perfect every single position. And they did have to release a ton of players because of their cap situation. So, in free agency, I think it would be a lot to go over every single player they cut, but they had to go cut a ton of players, and they had to go, they only really retained one player, so after the free agency, 74, they did find room to retain more stars, but they also had to go cut a lot of the players and do some other stuff, so I give it 75, not all, but they still had to get rid of a ton of players. And then the draft capital, as far as I'm aware, they haven't really gotten rid of much, so I give that just a 95. So overall, this team's position is going to be getting, and let me think about it, a 90. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Just tell me what's the next thing you want to see in the next video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out. Okay?